Rome recorded its victories in stone, but one legion left behind only sand. They were trained to cross mountains, rivers, and battlefields. No one warned them about a desert that seemed to think. Marcus Aelius had never lost a man to fear. That would change before sunset. By the second hour, the map had already begun to lie. A road marker built of stone had vanished without a trace. Titus was sent ahead to find water. He found something else. The first well was dry, the second was buried, the third was not on any map. The third well looked new. That was impossible. The water below did not ripple, not even when the rope touched it. Marcus did not know why he feared the well. He only knew fear had arrived before thirst.
Forbid the water, no man drinks! But we are parched, sir. It is forbidden.
At noon, they heard drums. No village, no army, no footprints, only drums. Varro carried the eagle. To Rome, it meant honor. In the desert, it began to look like a target. The first patrol did not fall. They simply stopped existing. Their tracks ended, as if the men had stepped out of the world. That night, Marcus ordered the camp into a circle. The desert answered by becoming silent. Near midnight, someone walked out of the dark wearing no armor, carrying a Roman token broken in half. Cassian recognized the mark. It belonged to a legion that had vanished 20 years before. He did not speak. He only pointed east, toward a place the map called empty. Then the stars disappeared, not behind clouds, behind dust moving against the wind. By the second watch, 2 more men were gone. Their torches were still warm. Marcus chose movement over panic, but the desert had already entered the men.
Lamut!
At dawn, they found a line of black stones no Roman road had ever crossed. Even the wind could not agree on which way the world should move. Marcus crossed first, because commanders must sometimes pretend courage is certainty. Beyond the line, the desert changed color. At midday, they saw a city where every map showed nothing. They marched for hours. The city never came closer. By afternoon, waterskins held only dust. Then Titus found a helmet that had been waiting for them for 20 years. The missing legion had camped here, then vanished without finishing their final meal. The mystery becomes generational. Two eagles stood in the same sand, one living, one forgotten. Cassian found a warning scratched into bronze. He could not read all of it. Only one idea survived: do not follow the drums. Then the drums returned, closer than before, but still nowhere. The only man who had survived this place was afraid of the sky. From the east came a wall of sand tall enough to erase an army. Marcus ordered the testudo, Rome's answer arrows, stones, and fear.
Shields locked! Hold!
But this was not a battlefield. There was no enemy to face. Inside the storm, men heard voices they had buried years ago.
Hold the line!
The first gap lasted only a breath. It was enough. Varro held the eagle as if Rome itself would vanish if he let go. Titus saw the city inside the storm, not beyond it, inside it. The prisoner was gone. Only the token remained, as if the desert had returned what it borrowed. Then, as quickly as it came, the storm ended. It left behind silence shaped like our army.
No one had seen them fall. No one had heard them run. Entire ranks are gone. Look at the missing helmets. This makes no sense. Where are they?
Then Cassian turned around and saw the city behind them. At sunset, they entered a city no empire had claimed, and no map had survived. The streets had no dust. In the desert, that was more frightening than ruin. Inside the first hall, they found Roman shields. Not dozens, hundreds. Evidence of many lost armies. Then Varro found his shield waiting for him before he had lost it. Cassian's map did not burn. It simply forgot how to exist. The city did not wake. It breathed. At the center was a pit so deep the torches refused to light its bottom. The eagle stopped moving first. For the first time that day, Marcus gave an order Rome rarely respected: retreat. But the gate through which they entered was no longer there. So they did what Romans did when the world made no sense. They formed ranks. No enemy charged them. No blade struck them. The desert simply closed its hand. At dawn, the city was empty again. Years later, travelers would find only the eagle. No city, no bones, no road. Rome conquered nations, but not silence. Somewhere beneath the sand, a legion may still be marching.